What's up, guys? Jake Rattle and Roll coming back at you with another video, and today we are doing another 2021 NFL mock draft. Another one here on the channel. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Would help me a ton. Now let's get into this. No debating, Trevor Lawrence will be the first pick in the draft. Will turn the Jags franchise around. Now the New York Jets. I've been on the Zach Wilson train for a while. I'm not gonna go back. Zach Wilson, I believe, is the second best QB in the class. Zach Wilson is a very, very talented QB. That should go number 2 overall. The Dolphins need a playmaker for Tua. Some people are saying Tua struggled last season. Tua played great last season. He went he played in week 8 after that. So he played 8 games. He went 4-4. He's a rookie QB. Played great for a rookie QB. I don't know why people are saying he played bad. He had no weapons outside of Devontae Parker, who wasn't even healthy. With healthy Devontae Parker and the newly added Jamar Chase, the Dolphins will take a big step forward. The Falcons. I've been saying Justin Fields for a while, but people are starting to get hype on this guy, Trey Lance, out of North Dakota State. And I think I'm going to go Trey Lance here at number 4 overall. Super athletic, dual threat QB, can run, he can pass. I feel like Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, and Justin Fields are both in that all three dual threats. Zach Wilson probably the least dual threat. Justin Fields is probably the most dual threat. He did run a lot at Ohio State. But Trey Lance can also run, and he's a very, very solid player to take there. Last time I went with Sean Slater for the Bengals. I think I'm going to go back to Panay Sewell, though. He has much better potential. Sky-high potential. Very, very athletic. Super strong. Can really he might be the next. Tristan, he's comparable to Tristan Wirfs, who was just dominant last season for the Bucs. I think Panay Sewell could do the exact same thing if he could get coached up. Now the Eagles. Kyle Pitts is just getting so much hype right now. He is so good. Such a great weapon. We're going to go Kyle Pitts at number 6 to the Philadelphia Eagles. Lions at number 7. I gave him Devontae Smith, but I have Jamar Chase as the best receiver in the class, Jalen Waddle at 2, Devontae Smith at 3. Jalen Waddle outplayed Devontae Smith when he was on the field. I am giving the Detroit Lions Jalen Waddle out of Alabama. And Jalen Waddle is a super, super good player that has great speed, can catch really well. So Jalen Waddle is a really, really beast. He's really, really a beast. That just didn't flow for some reason. But the Carolina Panthers here are number 8. Don't know how Justin Fields is still on the board. They don't pass up at all. They take Justin Fields with the 8th selection. The Panthers don't know how they fell to them. Broncos at 9. They're going to go Caleb Farley, arguably the best corner in the draft. The Broncos do not pass up on Caleb Farley. The Dallas Cowboys. I gave them offensive line Panay Sewell the last time. People are saying, I don't think offensive line is the Cowboys' biggest need. Their secondary is so weak. I just think DB is a more pressing need than corner. Trayvon Diggs is not all that good. Chidobe Awuzie potentially leaving in free agency. Anthony Brown also potentially leaving in free agency. They are going to have a tough corner room next year, and you can never go too wrong with a top cornerback in the draft. Well, you can. Jeff Okudah didn't play all that great last season, but really solid pick there for the Cowboys. The Giants, they need a playmaker on offense. Devontae Smith's still on the board. He will do the deal. Very solid route runner. That's really just what the Giants need, and they will be really happy if he falls to them. Niners need to go. Their interior of the offensive line is not good. Patrick Surtain went to the Cowboys. It was either going to be Patrick Surtain or Rashawn Slater with this pick. Rashawn Slater's still on the board. The Niners do not pass up. Chargers, you got to protect Justin Herbert. I'm going to go Christian Darrisaw out of Virginia Tech. Really, really solid player there that the Chargers would be delighted to take. The Vikings. This is an interesting one where if I were doing trades, I think the Vikings would trade down in this spot, but I'm gonna give him Kwity Paye. Potential just best player available. Sam Cosmi is okay, but I just don't think the Vikings need to take him. I think they go Kwity Paye. Good edge on the other side of Danielle Hunter. The Patriots. The Patriots need a weapon on offense. When you look at it this way, the top receiver on the board is Rashad Bateman. I don't think they take him here. Tight end, Pat Freiermuth. You don't take a running back all the way up here. So, your top option on the board is Mac Jones. I'm going to give the New England Patriots Mac Jones. Need to get their next franchise icon to back up Tom Brady, even though he's already gone, but you know what I mean. The Micah Parsons still on the board. Might go soon. I meant for him to go earlier. I could see the Lions taking him. Broncos. Who else? I wouldn't really say the Niners, even though I've seen him go. Chargers maybe. Patriots maybe, but he's still on the board. The Cardinals now. They got. I think they're gonna go J.C. Horn. Their DBs are gonna be super bad. They just brought in J.J. Watt earlier today, which will help them out a ton. Fix their pass rush, so they don't really need edge in this spot, but they just need corner. Pat Pete, Draker, Patrick leaving. Byron Murphy, good slot option, but they need a boundary corner, so that would be a really solid pick up there. Raiders, I'm going to go Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. I heard some people say that he could play safety, but the Raiders are really bad at their safety. Jonathan Abram hasn't been all that good. Eric Harris played for them last year, which is not ideal. But Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, their linebacker play was sort of not all that great last year, and Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah is a really, really solid player. Oh, I meant for them to go Micah Parsons. Forgot he was still on the board, but I feel like Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah is a better fit there for the Raiders. And Micah Parsons is going to go here to the Miami Dolphins at pick 18. Really solid player. No one really knows where he's going to play, but he's sort of like Isaiah Simmons, even though I think Isaiah Simmons was a lot better coming out than Micah Parsons is, but overall, really solid player. The Washington football team, Sam Cosmi is an option. I don't really think they go QB with this pick. So what do they do? I don't really think there's an offensive tackle worth taking. I don't think they're going to go Rashad Bateman. Let's just go the safe pick. Take Sam Cosmi, headed to Washington. The Bears are going to need another solid playmaking weapon. I think they're going to go Kadarius Toney with this pick. Really solid player. The only downfall with him is that he doesn't catch all that well, but super, very solid player, as he just runs zigzags right through people. He's almost like a running back in some ways. Very solid slot option that the Bears do need, with Allen Robinson potentially leaving in free agency. Colts, gotta get your Anthony Costanzo replacement. Tevin Jenkins on the board. Don't pass up. That one was very easy. And now the Titans. They need to go edge with this pick, but I don't think they go Jalen Phillips. I think they go Azeez Ojulari. They go with Zito Jalari because Jalen Phillips is more of a 4-3 guy. Zito Jalari, 3-4 guy. Outside linebacker, the Titans scheme. So, the Jets at 23. They have so many needs. Do they go running back? Do they go edge? I think they're going to go Gregory Rousseau. I know that they play 3-4. Gregory Rousseau is also more of a 4-3 guy. But the Jets are in a rebuild. Gregory Rousseau needs to be rebuilt, even though he needs a better... Robert Saleh made that great defensive line in San Francisco, so I guess he could coach up Gregory Rousseau. The Steelers, they need offensive line a ton, but also I don't think they pass up on Najee Harris with this pick. Super solid player. James Conner. It's sort of whatever. That would make the Steelers' offense amazing. I know they need O-line, though. The Jags, you gotta protect, Trevor Lawrence. I say they go Liam Eichenberg with this pick. Really solid player that the Jags should take there. Now my Browns on the board. I would love if Zaven Collins still available. Versatile guy, can rush the passer a little bit. Really more of a linebacker. Jack of all trades type guy. He's okay in coverage. Can play outside backer for them. Today, I heard that they might be going after Levante David in free agency. The linebacking core is still super bad, so can never go wrong there with Zaven Collins. Unless he turns out, like I say, a Simmons where they don't know how to use him. But I hope that it will not be the case. Ravens. You need to go receiver. Rashad Bateman's still on the board. I don't think they pass up on him. I'm going to post a Ravens realistic rebuild eventually. And I saw that their edge was super bad, but I think that'll get fixed up. Now the Saints, what do? They need so many positions. They need corner. They need edge. But when you look at it this way, they play 4-3 where you only really have two edges. And Cam Jordan and Marcus Davenport still there. I don't think edge is their top need. I'm going to give them Terrace Marshall Jr. out of LSU. I don't think receiver is a top Saints need, but they'd be happy with Terrace Marshall Jr. Packers need receiver, but they are not going to take one. So let's look at corner. They're super bad there. Let's give them Greg Newsome sneaking into the first round there. Really solid player there. I added him in my draft class in Madden 21 recently, so go check that out, please and thank you. Bills, they're 4-3. Nick Bolton's still on the board. I'm going to give him Jalen Phillips, so they don't pass up on him. He's a really solid player. Chiefs, I've been giving him Elijah Bear Tucker for a while now, and I'm not going to take that back. And then the final pick of the draft is going to be Nick Bolton out of Mizzou to the Bucks. Like I said, Levante David could be going to the Browns in free agency, and then you would need another linebacker alongside Devin White. So this is my 2021 NFL mock draft. Don't forget to subscribe. Please and thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.